of about an hour and 40 minutes ago, bombing of Baghdad started and has been intensifying, with bombs dropping every few seconds. What we've been able to glean so far from the BBC is that targets include telecom facilities as well as oil refineries. A lot of smoke over Baghdad right now, and as of yet we have heard not even a peep from Saddam Hussein. And Bush will be briefing the United States shortly. As far as any reactions that we have seen so far from Saddam, from the air forces or any kind of forces, are fighters, MiG-25s flying out of Al-Taqaddam, and they just came around and went back. And we also got another report that as of about 4:30 this morning, unidentified fighters, 3, crossed into Saudi. We don't have any information on that at all. As far as news back home, the FBI is looking at 3,000 Iraqis whose visas had expired, and they would like to detain them because they think they might be possible terrorists. As of right now, 28 have been caught and detained. These 28 had been ordered for deportation and had not left the country yet. As far as reactions from around the world, we know that Jordan reservists are being called up at this time, and we know that they've been on a higher state of alert and had been flying caps along their border. In Jerusalem, they had reports of airplanes flying overhead, but we don't have any information as far as that, as to whether they have attacked Israel at all. We believe that Iraqi soldiers and terrorists have infiltrated Saudi Arabia from Yemen, and in fact, one Iraqi officer had infiltrated for the sole purpose of assassinating the Emir of Kuwait and any other members of his family. And as of yesterday, we saw an unusually high level of activity about 20 miles northwest of Baghdad at Saddam Hussein's alternate command post as they prepared for war.
Follows months of constant and virtually endless diplomatic activity on the part of the United Nations. Saddam Hussein was unwilling to lead Kuwait. Others traveled to Baghdad in a variety of efforts to restore peace and justice. Now, the 28 countries with forces in the Gulf area have exhausted all reasonable efforts. As I report to you, air attacks are underway against military targets in Iraq. We are determined to knock out Saddam Hussein's nuclear bomb potential. Some may ask, why act now? Why not wait? He subjected the people of Kuwait to unspeakable atrocities.
We can get most of them, and then as they start the taxi, bring the interrogator over to the
We definitely have to have a route.
Okay, we need to try to get some kind of double check if we can.
We need somebody out there to...
Mono's estimated off. Cyst.
Circuit breakers, please. Radio altimeter. What a beautiful morning. Done. Look at this. Phone's on. Roger. 10-6 Squad Patrol 45, go ahead. I'd say 2's about, he's probably 2 miles back. He's getting in. All right. Next receiver, 3 contact. About 15 feet. Everybody's got chicks. Excellent. Contact. Bumping. No, I'm sorry. 2-1.
Shell 5, reference steer point 12. Reference steer point 12.
Drip 4, you down to shoot? Drip 4, call down to shoot.
Drip 1, reference steer point 12.
Shell drips, ulcers off.
Copy. Down.
Drip 1 to 4 off. One, reference steer point 12.
Shell drips, ulcers off.
Copy, Shell southbound.
Drip 1 to 4 off.
It's a 210 heading.
Okay, baby, make it good. Make it good.
Chase, Shell 3, Spike 888, 10 o'clock bar. Under Shell 1. We're looking to push about 5-5. Brother?
Okay, if you can get a Ruby up, make sure you get your guy on purple one for me, please.
Here's moving it. And back of 100 on the inboards. Oh, he got 5 also, yeah. Contact. What are they doing? Disconnect. Okay, you got 5.
Yeah, they're good.
Nope. I don't think he's got a missile on Station 9.
Cool. Toast. Guys getting down amongst them.
Doing shit, man. But Colonel Utterback said when he turned around, this whole thing was caught on fire, so it must have fragged it.
How you doing?
Get you now. Good.
Thank you.
He's already been relieved of duty.
He's ready, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ready. We're ready.
Okay, I got 2 and 3 in place. Let's try to get a little more, let him catch up a little more. Okay. Here's moving in 20 feet.
Say it again, you're broken.
Have the same order as in last time. 3,000.
Let's go.
Understand. Primary attack, good. Roger. Very far. Having. 84 is right, 3 o'clock to 1. Having. 84 is right, 3 o'clock to 1.
Caution. Caution.
Oh, I think you're friendly.
Friendly. AAA below, AAA below. Copy. Okay, I got a visual. 2 2, go there, there. Stated, I 601 is out for gas. Copy.
Understands an F-15. And the guy got out of the Gulf, so he's in the Gulf
Wasn't the best combat You and Neil are the only two that can make comments on
I know.
real ass
I was
run.
scared. That was unreal. That was unreal.
Who aborted? Who aborted anyhow?
Who's shipping?
Who aborted?
Who
That's what I
was
said.
that man?
And when you get there,
Right
you're
about
going,
at the lake.
fuck, what does this mean again?
Just like
I got
South Carolina
God, I hope that's not something important.
Someone said, "In there's AAA coming up." I can't. Oh, it's like the whole time rolling in there.
Good eye forward, line 3.
I saw it going down there, and then I lost it when I got down.
Slow in for 310, right.
So I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna make a 6-week pass for me. That way I know you won't go. So I drive right over the top of the airfield and make a take
Go up there, do some big time damage. We got to see missiles, we got to see airplanes blow up if you're close enough. Got to see some AAA, a little more than a lot of us would like maybe, towards the back of the package, but that's shit hot. And what we think, I know I hit my damn piece. Everybody else thinks they hit a piece of the runway. What had happened, you know, they kept the Fulcrums that came out, ran them, they drug out, and these guys are saying, I just talked to them, these guys are saying, man, we're out of there. They're running for home, and all of a sudden, they came back. They came back into them, and the guy said, just hard the envelope, whoosh. And it's number 3, whoosh. And he said, time of flight was an hour and a half on the minute.
It is the 1990s. Enemy troops sweep across national borders. And the challenge for our tactical air forces to support the soldier on the ground becomes far more difficult. The battlefield is more fluid, with lines of conflict constantly shifting. In this already complex environment, our air crews must attack the enemy close to friendly forces and deep behind opposing lines as well, at any time and in any weather, despite massive enemy air defenses. In this environment, only an aircraft that can find and hit its targets quickly and effectively will return to fight another day. It is August and September 1988. Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, Fort Hood, Texas. A demonstration is conducted by units of the United States Army and the Air Force's Tactical Air Command. It is the demonstration of an airplane designed to meet the Army's special close air support needs, to work closely with Army aviation and ground units through the 1990s and beyond. A responsive airplane that is both survivable and easily maintained, not limited by poor visibility or communications jamming. One that can carry a variety of weapons, deliver them on target, first time, first pass, despite massive enemy ground threats. That airplane is the F-16. It is not a new airplane. The Fighting Falcon has already proven its worth as a superb ground attack fighter in battlefield air interdiction for almost 10 years, and in the demanding close air support, or CAS role, as well. In one 12-month period, F-16s flew some 1,055 CAS sorties to support the Army. This demonstration will highlight its CAS capabilities, and it will look at enhancements to help it do the job even better, from responding quickly to Army requests for support to working closely as a team with Army helicopter units in joint air attack team tactics. For this demonstration, 7 F-16s are used, along with a 2-seat F-16 specially modified for CAS. While still a Falcon with all the performance characteristics that have made it one of the world's most successful fighters, the capabilities of this modified airplane are enhanced. Several new systems are added, systems designed to help pilots find and attack their targets quickly under all flying conditions. They include infrared and low-light sensors that help aircrew see at night, a 30-millimeter gun pod, and black boxes that enable Army commanders to electronically provide aircrews with important target data, helping them find the enemy fast, reducing exposure to ground fire.
My TD box is right on them. This is awesome. You see your clear drive. Ready, rip now. Oh, got them. Cockpit stick that.
And there are systems to ease pilot workload as well. Pave Penny sees laser light to spot ground targets, and a digital terrain system so Falcon can fly fast and low, night or day, again reducing exposure time. These systems do their jobs well. So well, in fact, that designation of the modified Falcon is changed from F for fighter to A for attack. The other airplanes also carry the gun pod and Pave Penny, but are otherwise not modified. There is no need. They will demonstrate the ability of current F-16s. The A-16 will evaluate those new systems designed to make future models even more capable. But modified or not, these Falcons still have advantages over other, more conventional attack airplanes. Advantages that can determine who will win and who will lose in the close air support environment. These advantages are speed and maneuverability. 5 pilots are chosen to fly the demonstration, 3 from the active force and 2 from the Air National Guard. All have flown the F-16 before, and all have close air support experience in the A-10. The demonstration is flown in 2 phases, from August 8th through September 9th at Nellis, and 10 through 23 September at Fort Hood's Gray Army Airfield. During this period, the pilots fly some 268 sorties.
to do casts in the year 2000 and beyond. You must be able, I think you must be very small yet agile. You must be able to carry a very respectable load of ordnance, and you have to deliver that ordnance very accurately. And in addition, you have to be able to do that at nighttime as easily as you can do it in daytime. This aircraft did exactly that, and with our technology demonstrator with some other things that have been added to the aircraft, it will be able to fly at night also.
The one piece of hardware that makes this aircraft effective in the fluid close air support environment is the automatic targeting handoff system. It allows an Army Scout helicopter or forward air controller to digitally transmit what and where the target is, and even update it on my final attack run. And this is done without voice comm. This does a number of things for me. It decreases my workload in the cockpit because I don't have to manually input this data into the aircraft's computer. Additionally, because the information is current, I can concentrate more on avoiding the threat. The overall effect of this is it decreases my exposure time in the target area and increases my survivability, particularly in a high-threat area.
Survival is important. An airplane's ability to find and hit a target is of little value if it cannot survive. The F-16 can. During the demonstrations, the airplanes are flown against a variety of realistic enemy threat simulations. In almost every instance, speed, agility, and electronic countermeasures defeat the threat. The Falcons are not an easy target.
There we go. We got range lock. He's maneuvering. He's low level. He's about 7.5 K. Full on.